also, Peter Dutton had some comments in regards to Princess Mary, who, of course, ascends to the throne in Denmark tonight, essentially noting that many in Australia will be watching those events with great interest. And I dare say there'll be many, particularly in Tasmania, that will be watching these events in the coming hours with great interest, with tens of thousands to gather in Copenhagen to celebrate the new King and Queen of Denmark, and of course excitement building in the Apple Isle, where the Princess will be sent a table handmade from local materials to mark her coronation as the Queen of Denmark. And joining me now live is the Tasmanian Arts Minister, Madeleine Ogilvie. Madeleine Ogilvie, really appreciate your time here on the program this afternoon. Tell me, what inspired this gift that Tasmania will be sending to the Princess?
Much like the wonderful Mary, who is a true Tasmanian daughter, who exemplifies the most amazing things that we have in this state, who is dignified and acts with grace and has come from a place and made it on the global stage. Our arts sector does a similar thing, and so we felt that it was a good idea to give her a gift that was truly from home and that has that design element from our beautiful state, with handcrafted beautiful Tasmanian wood, and it is actually a table by Rex Heathcote, one of our amazing artists. But who would know, or who would have thought that such a marvellous thing would happen, and a true Tasmanian daughter to ascend to the throne of Denmark? It truly is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and we as a state just could not be more proud.
Minister, I wanted to ask you, how do you think, or the word on the street around Hobart and Salamanca markets and right up through Tasmania, how will people in Tasmania be watching this tonight? Have you heard even to the extremes of viewing parties or any pubs or anything like that? Give us a bit of a flavour.
Sure. So we're going to light up some of our buildings, light them up in the Danish colours. I think there will be celebration right across the state. We're having a viewing party at my house, probably mainly with my kids, who have really taken with this story. And people love this story because this is a local girl who went to local school, went to Hobart College, my college, University of Tasmania. We're a one university state. And with that basis and that education has then elevated to the global stage, and we're all really taken with this story, as I think Australia is, and everybody internationally is as well. So I think there'll be a lot of parties, there'll be a lot of dressing up, I think, but mostly we as a state just want to express our great well wishes, both to Mary and her husband and her beautiful children, for what is really an iconic moment for Australia, but also for Tasmania.
And what about, you mentioned there your old school, Hobart College, where the Princess attended as well. No doubt this may inspire a number of people, young people there. I mean, this is a story about romance, but it's certainly about how someone from, such a far-flung place around the world can become a monarch.
Absolutely. Look, we here in Tasmania, we love an inspirational story, and we want our kids to be inspired by these stories and to take what they can get here with their education and the opportunities, and to look globally for those opportunities as well. And I've worked internationally. We have a state, being an island, that is able to look globally and seek our inspiration from all around the planet. And I think it's fair to say Tasmania is really having a moment right now. We've got, in the arts at least, we've got Netflix coming here to make films. Our maritime sector's amazing. We're exporting all over the world. I have the tech sector and science and research, what we're doing in Antarctica. All of these areas are niche and bespoke to Tassie. And so it is great to see a female hero do something that will inspire the next generation of our kids. We just couldn't be more proud.
Sure. I was going to say, surely the film producers and the big studios will be knocking on your door for some grants to film a series about Mary in Hobart.
Well, I hope so. Everybody is welcome, and we love to welcome the creative arts to our wonderful town here in Hobart.
All right. Well, Madeleine Ogilvie, the Arts Minister in Tasmania, really appreciate your time and thank you very much for joining us.